Hello, welcome to Rachel Paints Poorly. My name is Rachel and I paint poorly. Today, we are going to be finishing up our little series on alterations, tips for beginning brides, and also those who love them. I will include the link for parts 1 through 3 down in the description below. Buckle up for part 4 of alterations, do's and don'ts, subsequent fittings, and pickup edition. And so without further ado, let's get started, shall we? First things first. The difference between a subsequent appointment and a pickup appointment. Subsequent fitting. Subsequent. Adjective. Coming after something in time. Following. Basically, this is any fitting after your first fitting. It can be scheduled as such, for example, to adjust for any size discrepancy, for example, due to pregnancy or because of a diet and exercise regimen. Pickup appointment can also be referred to as the final appointment, i.e. the work is all done and all you have to do is try on the dress and twirl in front of the mirror. This is the appointment that you're going to want to bring your helpers to, the ones who are going to be assisting you getting dressed, and also the ones who are going to be putting up your bustle for the reception. Depending on how much time you have, this is also when you can bring your accessories so you can get an idea of the full effect. If you're going to do this, I recommend bringing tissues with you as well. This will be the last time we see each other, unless you are utilizing the steam pickup. A steam pickup is when you've dropped off your finished dress to be professionally steamed by the alterations department. Not every establishment will offer this service, while an alterations specialist operating out of her home might not even have a steamer. An example of a steam pickup would be if your wedding is in June, but you had your first fitting in January, your subsequent fitting in March, and final pickup in April. Why is that so hard? Instead of steaming your dress in April and then leaving your finished dress in a bag for 2 months to get wrinkled, you wait until no later than a week before you want the dress back to drop it off for a steam only. At the steam pickup, you simply pick up the dress, no try on needed. With that out of the way, try on your dress with the same undergarments and shoes that you wore during your prior fitting or fittings. I can't make you try on your dress when you come to pick it up. However, I can and I will strongly recommend that you do, just in case. If you had cups sewn into the dress and are wearing flats, great. Come as you are. For everyone else, it's very important that you bring the same bra, slip, and heels that you wore previously. Otherwise, chances are your dress won't fit properly. This is especially true in the case of shapewear, like long bras, push-up bras, or corsetry, as well as silhouette-specific slips. That being said, sometimes the dress still won't fit. Ah!
Do not panic! Do not panic! We are trained professionals!
Don't fret if the dress needs some additional tweaks or adjustments. It happens. Alterations is more of an art than an exact science. While I'm sewing, I'll make judgment calls based on my professional opinion, but sometimes I'm a bit off. This is a major reason why I prefer you to try the dress on while you're with me, so I can make adjustments as needed. Other times, the dress no longer fits because your measurements have changed, which is the polite way of saying that you've gained or lost weight. I'm not going to dig into that statement beyond saying that it's nothing personal, so please don't take it personally. That being said, hell hath no fury like a bride who's being told 2 weeks before her wedding that she's gained weight, and that I'm going to be charging her on top of what she's already paid to let her dress out. Again, nothing personal, just a fact, and it is going to take additional labor and material on my part, which I am going to charge for. No matter what the reason is for the dress not fitting at pickup, it's not the first time that it's happened, and it certainly won't be the last. So do not panic. We are trained professionals, and it's going to be okay. Record me showing you and your helpers how to bustle your dress. Not to be confused with 1870s and 1880s fashion, a bustle is alteration speak for the series of fasteners we sew into your train to lift it up and off the ground post-ceremony. There are different styles and different fasteners, but the end goal is the same. As part of your pickup appointment, I'll show you and your helpers how to put up your train into the bustle. This includes the number of fasteners, where they're located and how to find them, how to join the fasteners, and how to return the train to its original state. While it might seem easy as I'm walking you through it, don't trust that your bridesmaids are going to remember how to bustle your dress. There are few things more painful to me than seeing a bride greeting her guests with a botched bustle. Not only did she pay for it, but I have always taken particular pride in my bustles, and the thought that one of them did not look their best on the wedding day. Unless you are remarkably dexterous, you are going to need help bustling your dress. And unless your helpers are remarkably retentive, they are going to need help remembering how to bustle your dress. As wedding guests, both my coworkers and myself have been called upon to put up bustles on wedding dresses that we didn't alter. If you don't have an alteration specialist on your guest list, however, help everyone out and have someone bust out their phone while I am demonstrating how to bustle your dress. Please. Do pick up your dress in a timely manner. As much as we love seeing her pretty self hanging around, eventually she needs to go home with you. While I can't speak for all of them, I'm going to go out on a limb and say most alterations establishments don't have the storage space to hold on to completed dresses for extended periods of time. And even those that do eventually are going to run out of space. So pick her up, take her home, and make room for the next blushing beauty. And please, don't abandon your dress. Unfortunately, situations change and you might no longer need your dress. That's rough no matter the reasons, and you will receive both sympathy and understanding. However, once it's considered abandoned according to company policy, it will be disposed of. Personally, I think that's a pity because you did pay for it and it is yours. So even if you're unable to pick it up, you are more than welcome to send someone else to claim it on your behalf. Just call ahead and let us know who it is ahead of time. I'd prefer not to end on a bummer, so bonus round. Do refer your alteration specialist to your bridal party. A little shameless self-promotion on my part, perhaps, but hey, if you like my work, might as well let your bridesmaids, mother-in-law, mother, etc. benefit from my experience as well. Actually, the appointments with multiple people from the same bridal party are pretty fun, with the added benefit of your helpers only having to make the trip out to me once, if they're planning on going to yours as well as their own. Don't forget to send your alt specialist a picture. There's just something so special about seeing you all done up and so pretty on your wedding day. If that makes me a romantic, then so be it. I do work in the wedding industry after all. So that's that for this Alterations Do's and Don'ts series. I'll probably do some more specialized videos in the future, covering things like bustles, undergarments, and anything else really that you're interested in learning about. Just let me know down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.
Yes, det er der